Hi everybody, Don Lappin here. If you've been following my YouTube channel in the past week or so, you'll see that I've put up a few new backing tracks. It's one of my tunes, Lappin It Up, the solo section where I just took and I broke it down into the 4 different keys that me and Steve Hunt traded to on my record. Well, today is the final video in this series, and I'm going to show you how to play over all 4 keys, and in a nice way to begin getting started playing over changes in general. Okay, this song is perfect for it because we have 4 keys, and there's plenty of time between the modulations that you can kind of get used to that key of the moment. Let's jump right into this and get started. Okay, what we're going to do here is, instead of playing the same physical shape up 3 or 4 frets every time we switch keys, we are going to instead play it all from the same starting point. We're going to start it at the 5th fret. So we're going to play A mixolydian from the 5th fret. Alright, then when we modulate to C, we're going to stay on the 5th fret, but we're just going to change the shape to give us C mixolydian. Okay, so here's where a little bit of theory comes in. We know that C mixolydian comes from the key of F major, and F major, the mode that starts on A, would be A Phrygian. So, to play over C, if you played A Phrygian at the 5th fret, that gives us C mixolydian. Now, repeating that process to D mixolydian, D mixolydian comes from G Ionian or G major, and the mode that starts on A or the 5th fret would be A Dorian. So to play D mixolydian, we'd play A Dorian. Finally, F mixolydian is the 5th mode of B flat major. Go down a fret to A, and we would be playing A Locrian to give us B flat major. So I know that may sound a little bit confusing. Just check out the charts that are flashing up on the screen as I explain this, and study it a little bit and see if you can make sense of it. Okay, but it's a really nice way of learning how to negotiate a set of changes by staying in the same area, because you can see the notes that change versus the notes that stay the same. Alright, now of course as you're doing this, you also want to be thinking about how each of these notes functions in each of the new keys. That's very important too. So you don't want to think, oh, I'm playing in A Phrygian. You're not playing in A Phrygian, you're playing in C mixolydian. You're borrowing the shape of A Phrygian to play it at the 5th fret, but you are playing C mixolydian. So now let's take this idea and apply it to the actual backing track now. Right, what we're going to do here now is an exercise that I do with all my Berklee students as well. And it's a great way of getting used to transitioning from one key to another. And the Lappin It Up progression is perfect for this. The idea here is we're going to play through the actual solo track, and we're going to just use quarter notes, and we're going to walk through the scales like this. So we'd start with A mixolydian. All the way up and all the way back until the modulation changes, and then wherever we are, whether we're going up or down the scale, we are going to transition into the new shape and the new key in time. Okay, now let me show what I mean by that. Let's run the track. Now we're going to walk through from low to high and high to low through all the scales using quarter notes in time to the vamp. So we're starting with A mixolydian here. So I'm going to start. C mixolydian, using the A Phrygian shape. Modulating to D. Right now, D mixolydian, using the A Dorian shape. F mixolydian, A Locrian shape. No matter where we are, It always sounds good when we modulate, doesn't it? Back to A. Once you get pretty good at that, you're comfortable with all 4 scale shapes. You understand the basic idea that it's A mixolydian going to C mixolydian, but we're using the A Phrygian shape from the 5th fret, then the A Dorian shape for D mixolydian at the 5th fret, and so on. Then it's time to expand a little bit and become a little more musical. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to do less talking and a little bit more playing. I'm going to stick to the same 4 shapes. I am going to switch over and play the way I normally play with my tapping technique, but I am using the same exact 3-note per string shapes, okay? But I'm going to be a little more active now. Here we go. Okay, that takes care of this video. I hope you got something out of it. The backing track itself will start here in just a minute, so have a lot of fun with it, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.